Welcome back to the Perek Project. I'm Gila Ross, host of the Power Up podcast. I'm a mum of 8 and I'm really passionate about sharing how much relevant wisdom Judaism can offer our modern day lives. And over here on the Perek Project, in just a few minutes, we look at some powerful thoughts from the ethics of the fathers and see how they relate to our lives. Many years ago, there was a rabbi called the Chofetz Chaim, so named because one of the books that he wrote was about how we use speech properly. And he had a visitor, Mrs. Golding, and she came in and she saw that his house was very sparsely furnished. So she turned around to him and she said, "Rabbi, where is your furniture?" And Chofetz Chaim looked at her and said, "Mrs. Golding, where is your furniture?" And she said, "What do you mean? I'm just traveling through." And the Chofetz Chaim said to her, "Mrs. Golding, so am I. So am I." What did he mean by this? What he meant is what we're told, that this world is like the lobby before the world to come. What does that mean? Imagine you're standing in the waiting room of the Queen of England, waiting to be admitted. What are you thinking about? You're not thinking about mundane matters. Our only concern at that point is, will the Queen grant me an audience? So too, a person who has that mindset and understands that this world is like a lobby before the next world, before the world to come, that should be our primary concern in this world. And the final destination, the world to come, depends on our journey here in this world and what we create in this world. The analogy that's given is someone who prepares a lavish feast on Friday, that is what they get to eat on Shabbat. What we prepare for ourselves in this world is what we will live with in the world to come. There was another rabbi called Rabbi Moshe Leib of Sassov, and he once went away for a trip and he comes back and his children, like children I want to do, rush to him and say, "Daddy, Daddy, what did you bring us home?" And he hadn't had time to buy them a present. And he told them, "I didn't have time," and his children are so disappointed. And Rabbi Moshe Leib, he faints. And his wife, she brings him a cup of water, she revives him. She says to him, "Listen, you didn't bring anything for the children. No, there's no reason to faint." And he says, "No, because the message of it rang true with me. That this world, life is a precious gift. We don't know how long we're going to have this precious gift for. And it's filled with opportunities. We have to take those opportunities. We have to use those opportunities so that when we come to the end of a long, productive life, we take it with us into the world to come." Which brings us to the question, which world is better? This world or the next world? So we have a fascinating answer in the next Mishnah. We're told that it's better to have 1 hour of repentance and good deeds in this world. This world is not an easy world necessarily. And anything that we achieve in this world is often achieved against a challenge. And we know that we are rewarded according to the effort that we put in. This world, we're told, is better because only in this world can we achieve, can we change, can we do things, can we earn reward. Once a person is finished in this world, the next world, it's too late. There is nothing that we can do. And not only can we achieve things in this world, but only in this world can we fix our mistakes. We have this amazing idea, this amazing gift of teshuvah, which means to be reborn, to become a totally new person, to change, to fix anything that we may have done wrong. But on the other hand, the next world is better because 1 hour of spiritual bliss is better 1 hour of spiritual bliss in the next world is better than all of this world. What does that mean? Rabbi Dessa tells us, imagine your happiest moment. Now imagine someone else's happiest moment, and imagine your parents' happiest moments and your grandparents' happiest moments, and now take all those moments of pleasure, all those happy moments, and compact them into one moment of bliss. Can you imagine the happiness, the pleasure that would be in that one moment? It doesn't compare to the bliss and the pleasure and the happiness in the world to come. That's how amazing the spiritual bliss will be in the world to come. So when we're asking the question, which world is better? On the one hand, this world is better because this is the world that we can do and we can achieve, and we have to use that opportunity. But on the other hand, the next world is better because the bliss and the happiness and the pleasure in the next world is incomparable to anything that we have in this world. Thank you so much for listening. I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can connect with me on Instagram. You can find me at Gila Ross. And please, if you enjoyed, share a like or a review to the podcast and share the word with your friends. Thank you again for listening.